This is my journey to beating every PS2 game. What's up everyone, welcome back to beating every PS2 game. Today we're playing The Simpsons Road Rage, developed by Radical Entertainment and published by Electronic Arts in 2001. So right off the bat we got a cutscene of The Simpsons at home, and there's a big news announcement on TV, and it's Mr. Burns announcing that he's using nuclear powered buses for the city's transportation system. Seeing this, Homer decides to take matters into his own hands and create his own taxi company for the residents of Springfield. And Homer is off to save the day. So for this game we got a couple different game modes. There's Road Rage, Sunday Drive, Mission Mode, and Head to Head. We decided to start off with Mission Mode. Mr. Burns has bought up the Springfield Shopper and filled the paper with pro-transit propaganda. Willie won't stand for it. He needs to seek out 12 of 20 newspaper stands and destroy them all. So yeah, this is the first mission. Pretty easy. You just gotta hit the newspaper boxes. Most of the missions in this game are pretty straightforward and easy. We complete this one with ease. And we're on to mission 2. Homer on the run. Mr. Burns found out that Homer left work to watch the baseball game and is planning to sneak back into work. Bart has to drive Homer back to work without being hit by Mr. Burns. This one's slightly more difficult. When I was younger, this one used to give me a lot of issues, but it's one of the shortest missions, that's for sure. Like right here, you basically just have to dodge Mr. Burns, and of course, the first time I tried here, I failed it. And we go for a second one, and this time we just go behind this big crate and head on in. And that's mission complete. On to mission 3. Barney had a rough night, and he's gonna take it out on the town's various mascots. He needs to find and knock over at least 12 mascots before time runs out. We got Barney character with the Plow King, and yeah, we just have to crash into a bunch of mascots. This one's slightly more difficult just because it's hard to find where all the mascots are, but if you make the right turns, this one is no problem really. No issues with this one. And boom, mission complete. It's time for Otto's annual driving test. If he can knock over 15 to 20 streetlights at the mini mall before time runs out, he gets to keep his license. It's mission number 4. This one is slightly more difficult because they don't give you a lot of time. But yeah, all these missions, if you try them like 2 or 3 times, you're pretty much guaranteed to complete them. But yeah, we got this one. Almost ran out of time there, but we got 4 seconds left to spare. And on to mission 5. Snake's out on parole and has decided to wreak havoc at the power plant as part of his community service. If he runs over 20 barrels of nuclear waste, Mr. Burns won't have any fuel left for the buses. So this time we play as Snake. And this one's another one where it's just the hardest part is just finding the barrels. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. You can just take the right route and they're all basically lined up in a row. So yeah, we found this route around the back of the power plant, and the barrels were all lined up. On to the next mission. Mission 6. Grandpa Simpson forgot to take his medication and is convinced the garbage cans along the road are out to get him. He needs to knock over at least 12 garbage cans before time runs out. So this one we play as Grandpa. And I mean, most of these missions are all the same. You just gotta hit a bunch of stuff. This one's pretty easy. There's another one, you just take the right route and you're basically guaranteed. That one, Mr. Burns tries to hit you there, but at least it doesn't end your mission like the second mission. This one we did a big jump across the gap, and right after the bridge there's a couple more garbage cans, so mission complete. On to mission 7. Professor Frink has just developed a fuel-efficient hover car, and Mr. Burns is determined to destroy it. He and Mayor Quimby must get to City Hall to patent his invention. Watch out for Mr. Burns. yeah, this one you're literally just driving to City Hall. Pretty easy. One of the easiest ones in the mission mode. It's kind of tight, but never a doubt. Mission complete here, and on to mission 8. Lisa just found out a logging company is chopping down trees in Redwood Forest. She's going to disrupt their plans by knocking over 24 pieces of their neatly placed piles of wood. This one I think is one of the harder ones in the mission mode. The wood piles are so spread out, and it takes a while to find exactly where they are. So this one I probably did 2 or 3 times, and you just gotta make sure you get them all. Mission complete. Now on to mission 9. Krusty the Clown is tired of dealing with all the tour buses that follow the street signs that mark the path to his house. He needs to knock down at least 15 of the signs to throw them off the track. So here he plays Krusty, knocking down these Krusty signs, and another one not that difficult. Just take care of these signs and take care of business. Get that last one in there. Ooh, with 2 seconds left to spare. And we are at the final mission. Homer is going to get Mr. Burns once and for all by destroying the statues in his garden. Each statue is made of 2 or more pieces. Homer needs to break 20 pieces before time runs out. This one's kind of unique because as soon as you get into his garden, you go into like this bird's eye view camera mode. So it's way different than the other missions. This one could get kind of different if you get pinned against something like I did there. Could get kind of difficult, but overall it's really not that hard. You just gotta drive around till you hit everything. Almost got pinned right here and almost lost it, but we ended up taking it home. And with that, all missions are completed, and we unlocked the special prize, which is Homer's special car. It's like a more expensive, better car, I guess. I'm not sure. I haven't watched all the episodes of this show. But yeah, with that, we could consider that beating the game, I think. But we decided to do some road rage as well, which is like the main Crazy Taxi clone mode. Basically just picking up people, dropping them off, get as much money as you can in the allotted time. But yeah, this is the main game mode we used to mess around with as kids. This and Sunday Drive, used to do this all the time. This game I used to play a lot when I was young, so it definitely brings back some memories. But yeah, so we played the first map and we ended up getting a pretty solid score the first time we did it. And we got enough money to unlock the entertainment district. So we basically just end up unlocking all the different maps in the game. This one is the entertainment district, and we played as Professor Frink, I believe his name is. He's got the hover car. It's like one of the fastest starting cars in the game. Pretty much always used to play with his character. But yeah, so we do the entertainment district. We end up unlocking the Springfield Dam, which is the next one. So basically just checked out every map here. Again, it's just like a Crazy Taxi clone, just picking up passengers, dropping them off. I still think the best map is the first map. That one, basically just grinding for a while to get enough money to unlock everything. And get the high scores. Then we ended up unlocking a nuclear power plant. I just want to show off a little bit of each level, or each map here. Yeah, so you basically play each map, get a decent score on each one, and you can unlock the next one. Power plant. Yeah, I feel like none of the other maps are that great. Maybe 1 or 2 of them. We unlocked downtown here. This one's kind of cool. There's a couple secret areas that are kind of interesting. But yeah, I think nothing beats Springfield. The first map that you unlock. But as I played through the game, my times got better and better. We ended up getting some high scores. We unlocked the Springfield Mountains here. And yeah, so I wasn't too sure what I wanted to do for the completion of this game. I could just say mission mode, beat it, game's complete, or, you know, I didn't want to do a unlock all characters type of run, because in this challenge I'm not doing 100% playthroughs. So I basically just went to beat the high scores. Basically just took over the entire high score leaderboard and called that enough for beating the game, as well as beat the mission mode. So I felt like that was pretty okay for completion progress. Yeah, we got a nice score of 38,000 there. Got the Madman rating, which I believe is the highest, and we pretty much broke every high score. Yeah, we were on the high score leaderboard from number 1 to number 10, and my high score was 38,536. You guys let me know in the comments if you did better than that. But yeah, that's about it for Simpsons Road Rage. Game took me about 8 hours to beat, just getting all those high scores and everything. For my scores, I gave it an 8 out of 10 for enjoyability. I think the nostalgia is pretty strong with this one, but it's also a great game, a lot of fun. Difficulty pretty low, I gave it a 2. You can just play endlessly. The music is a 6, you know, classic Simpsons music. And the graphics and art style I really like. I gave it a 6.5 out of 10. Be sure to stay tuned for the next game. 1824 games on the board. Here we go for the next one after Simpsons. Oh boy, 1520. Oh. Technic Beat. The next game is Technic Beat. Thanks for watching my playthrough of The Simpsons Road Rage. If you liked this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more PS2 games. Also follow me on Twitch to see me play the games live. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!